Lynn Redgrave. 15 mystery wallets. Famed columnist Joel Stein. And Little Alex Hall! All this and more today on Torgo's Game Show Grab Bag. Yes, hello everyone. Sorry if I blew your ears out with that falsetto. This is Torgo's Game Show Grab Bag. I'm Torgo. El Condor Pasta says, hey, a week-long episode, LOL. Yeah, I knew whatever I titled this, it was going to be misleading. Hey, Fatal, welcome. This is the stream where we watch a bunch of old game shows. Apologies for not getting the YouTube upload up for the stream from 2 weeks ago. I had forgotten to hit record, and then there was a whole thing where like the stream went down, so it was going to be in pieces anyway. But at any rate, I'm recording now, so this will go up on YouTube, although one of the shows we're watching might complicate how viewable this is, at least in certain territories. But, all that said, let's get to today's topic, which is full-time game shows. Shows where contestants stay on for a week or longer. So, you know, most game shows, you're on, and maybe you come back tomorrow if you win, but most of the time you go home if you lose. These are shows where they keep the same pool of contestants for at least a week at a time. In the case of our final show, for a whole series or season. They call them series in Britain. But for example, our first show is called Go, and you may already notice that they liked putting the title of the show on the set a little bit. So this is a show that originally was it's always two teams of 4 people and 1 celebrity playing against each other. And originally it was the winning team of 4 would stay on and come back the next day. But then after a few weeks, they play the Japanese board game Go. Hi, Mandy. After a few weeks, they decided to switch to what they called a head-to-head format, which basically meant both teams of 4 stayed on for a whole week and had multiple chances to win $10,000 for their team, which I think makes sense, especially since you have to split it 4 ways. The game itself is not the board game Go, but rather it's a game that Bob Stewart tried to make happen multiple times, where it's 2 people giving clues to 1 contestant, and they give the clues by building a question 1 word at a time between the 2 of them. He had previously used this for an unsold pilot in 1977 called Get Rich Quick, and then he actually got it on the air as the bonus round of Chain Reaction in 1980, and so 1983's Go is maybe not the final evolution of the format, but the one that actually got it to be the full game. So here is, from 1983, Bob Stewart's Go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
By the way, it's the time of day where I have to have the AC on all the time or I die. So, apologies again for the humming you might hear in the background.
The name of the game is Go, and 2 teams are here to compete for a jackpot worth up to $20,000. This week, our celebrity captains are Lynn Redgrave.
No worries. Okay, thanks so much.
And from Just Our Luck, Richard Gilliland.
Don't know who he is, but we previously saw
here is your host,
Lynn Redgrave have a meltdown on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you. And welcome to another round of Go. Actually, this is going to be our final match of head-to-head with the 10 players that we have on our stage at the present time, and what a week it has been. On the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, the red team came off the block sparkling. On the last 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, the blue team has rebounded. So I guess today is really the rubber match. We are going to find out if the blue or the red grave team, I guess we could say. Red grave team.
That's right.
Or we'd hope it's not too grave. We hope it may be a happy day for the red team,
yes.
right? Okay.
Yes.
You are the captain. The strategy so far has been to pass it over to the opposition. So Richard is awaiting your decision. Will you play or will you pass?
I want to keep him on his toes. I'm going to play.
Uh-oh, change of strategy.
Hey,
Down we go.
hey.
Let's go. Johnny Gilbert hit it right on the head at the beginning of the program. They're playing for an awful lot of money, over $20,000 every day. We Play Go is eligible to be won by our players. Why don't we meet the members of the Red Squad?
So 5,000.
Hi, I'm Bob Mosser, and I've been waiting since Monday to say hi, Mom.
All right. Well, I hope Mom hasn't been holding her breath. Okay.
I'm Cindy Clark, and I want to say hi to my mom, too.
Hi, Cindy, a good responder.
And I'm Lynn Redgrave Clark, and my mum's in England. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. There we go. Thank you,
I'm
Lynn.
Dave Barton, and I call my mother every day, so I want to say hi to Ellie and Donna and Mel and Mabel.
All right.
And my mom's in Scotland, so hi, Mom. We'll try and tape it.
More resistance. Maybe we're on cable over there. Interestingly
The
enough,
last mom
before we
is dead.
begin round one, Lynn Redgrave was the captain of the blue team yesterday that went to the jackpot round. They hit it for $10,000. It was like a circus.
Yes.
Right after that was over. Speaking of circus, you're going to be doing something with that.
Oh, yes, very shortly, just before Christmas, Circus of the Stars.
What are
I
you
do a
gonna do?
horse act. I enter on an Andalusian stallion. I do a little fancy
And
work,
Circus of the
and then I get
Stars
off, and in come 8 Liberty horses.
Feels like such a time capsule, but it ran forever.
And if I crack the whips right, they don't all mow me down.
Also had Johnny Gilbert as the announcer.
Let's crack the whip and see if the red team can come up and win themselves plenty of cash today on our final day of head-to-head.
Okay.
The object of the game, formulate a question using one word at a time. When you've given the responder, or in this case, Cindy, enough information you think you have, give her a ring on the bell. Then I have to hear from you, Cindy. Team giving me 5 correct answers in the shortest period of time, win the round. Lynn Redgrave.
I've gone for the bottom all week. Do it again.
All right.
Yeah, overly poetic. Spooky Dookie was just hoping for the comedy of, well, my mom's dead.
Points that the value of the round if you use too much of the word on your screen in formulating your answer, or you use more than one word
Lynn
consecutively.
Redgrave
The
is
judges
the
will let you know
celebrity
by
on
giving
the
you
red
this
team.
sign. That means we move on. Bob starts day 5 of head-to-head. Here's your first answer. Go.
What?
Do,
Pens
right,
with.
Ink.
Go.
Very good.
what,
Do
you
put
your
feet
in,
to
ride,
a
horse,
Stirrups.
Go.
what
Do
children
suck,
Pacifiers.
Wrong. Next word.
It could have gone real bad.
stands
next
to
the
groom.
Best man.
Go.
who
has
yellow
hair,
And more fun.
Bozo.
Wrong. Next word.
Incorrect.
what
color,
do
grass.
Green.
Go.
What
Do
you
receive
at
Christmas.
Presents.
They can be real loose on the grammar sometimes.
I got it quite wrong.
I'm not so sure sometimes.
The thing with this game and other variations of it is you can tell when someone says a word that just completely derails everything. Like, furthermore.
The second word isn't as important as the first word, because on this game you can easily talk yourself into a corner and there's no way out. You're right.
Yeah,
Our
the
good friend
top
Bozo
comment-
does have yellow hair. We were looking for
Sorry
the...
to pause again, but the top comment on this video is someone saying, like, I used to make lists of words for this game and we would play it on vacation, and everyone wanted to play it all the time.
color, blonde.
Well, we gave you
You know, so
I messed it
that
up.
we kind of went south on that one a little bit. But a good opening round, 45 seconds. Let's see if it's going to hold up. Richard, bring your team down.
So it's fastest time to get from one end of the table to one end of the table and back wins.
I suppose in any event, whether it be sports or Go, momentum has a big factor, and the momentum definitely is in the Blues' corner, winning the last 2 days. They're going to try to make it 3 days in a row. Here are the members of the blue team.
I'm Peter Talbot, and I want to say hi to my mom and my brother and all my friends back in Philadelphia.
Gee, all right, there we go.
I've got to do it too. I'm Debbie Smith, and hi, Grandma in New York.
All right. How about you? How's your mother?
She's fine. I talked to her today.
You did?
So
Wonderful.
I can say hello again. I'm
right.
Richard Gilliland, and I had a wonderful time this week. I
And
really
we
did.
have had a
Enjoyed
pleasure of
myself.
having you here, Richard. Thank you.
I'm Jan Kelly, and I want to thank my friend Claire for my lucky bear.
All right. We'll find out if Teddy wins.
I'm Mike Elliott, and hi, Dad.
For a while there, I thought we were leaving out dear old Dad, and Mom, too. They giving you a 45-second clock. If you give me 5 answers before the clock hits 0, you're a round up.
J.D. Gilliland,
250
or
points
Richard
at stake.
Gilliland
Peter,
was
take a
on
look. Here's your first
Designing
answer.
Women.
Go.
What month
It's the end of the
follows
week, yeah.
June.
July.
Go.
What?
Do
You.
do
To.
change
Color.
of
Hair.
You diet.
Go.
who
Leads.
the
Band.
Orchestra leader.
Wrong. Next word.
what
Do.
babies
Suck.
Your thumbs.
Wrong. Next word.
what
Is this.
That's 2 words. Go on.
It's not 2 words, but it's also a gesture. Yeah, I think they might switch celebrities each episode, but I'm not sure.
Is.
with
Robin.
Batman.
Go.
What
Is
an
animal
that
makes
dams?
A beaver.
Go for the round.
Who does
modeling
for
magazines
and
is
Calvin
Klein.
Brooke Shields.
Stop the clock.
Very good.
The pitter patter. I'll tell you, you guys have a certain magic because ever since we started going our head-to-head matches, the blue team has always been able to capture that first round, but not by a whisker. Folks, you had 1 tick of the clock left, and that is it. Boy, we're all kind of happy in our Calvins. Take the 250, shoot it over to the blue side of the board. Blue team with Richard has round number 1. We're going to come back, see if Lynn's team can catch up right after these words.
I am going to make...
Most outrageous show in the history.
I am going to make an emote of the girl with the KFC that we saw.
We were looking back since we started on Go back in the
I just
beginning of
forgot to.
October, and some of our research team has come up with the interesting statistic that usually on the last day of their appearance on Fridays, our male celebrity guest has usually been victorious with the team. Funny enough, Richard?
Oh, that puts the pressure on.
That kind of puts it right on the old shoulders,
told me
doesn't
that,
it?
Kevin.
All right, tell you what, Captain, pick a packet of answers, top or bottom, for the second round.
Yeah, but
we'll go top.
A lot of them you can't air for obvious reasons, but there's also ones you can't air because of music clearances.
All right, and you'll take a note, 500 points. Could give you 2 rounds in a row and a commanding lead. Take a look, Peter. You set the time that Lynn's team has to beat. Here's your first answer. Go.
what
Do
you
answer
when
it
Someone
rings.
A
calls
telephone.
you.
Go.
What
Do
you
throw
that
comes
back
to
you.
A boomerang.
Go.
who
Is
Jane's
boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Tarzan.
Go.
Yeah, the one
What
without
do
the name
you
tag is a
eat?
celebrity.
off
Of
A plate.
Go.
what
do
Toilet if
you
it's clean
have
enough.
or
go
to
on
birthdays.
A party.
Stop the clock.
Good time.
There's something about just letting it flow and letting it all happen. 29 seconds. Teams, let's swap changes, all right?
This music very much sounds like the news is happening.
Alrighty, 29 seconds, not an awful lot of time, but if you're going to stay alive, I think the time to start is... You got that straight. 500 points at stake. You can get right back and take the lead if you can give me 5 answers before the clock strikes down to 0.
Great.
Take a look. Bob and Lynn will start off. Here's your first answer. Go.
What
has
a
wick candle.
Go.
John.
What
Do
women
wear
around
their
necks
and
ears?
Scarves.
Wrong. Next word.
Who
played
hot
lips.
in
It
Match.
says I
Loretta
banned this
Swift.
person,
Go.
but the message is
What?
still there.
Wooden
Pickets
go
around
your
yard.
Fence.
Go. Hurry.
What?
Yeah, they didn't have any time. Okay, the message
I'll
is
tell you,
on
it doesn't give you much time, Lynn. It really doesn't. We were looking for jewelry, and I almost thought I was seeing it come out of your mouth, and then all of a sudden a glazed look came over your eyes, like I don't really know where they're going.
Okay.
500 points. Shoot them over to Richard and the blue team side of the board. Now they have 750, and we're in the same spot we were yesterday at this time, all right?
Oh my Lord.
Yes. My dear, I'll tell you, 3 consecutive rounds by any team is a clean sweep, and you're on the other end of it. You have a possible loss facing
Don't
us right
talk
now.
negative.
Okay, I'll talk positive. Win the round, it's all
Yes,
tied.
yes,
All
yes.
right, yes. Let's
So
get
yeah,
to
I've
it. all
previously
right?
shown this on shows with bullshit catch-up mechanics because basically, unless someone sweeps the first 3 rounds, the last round decides everything.
On the bottom, my
No
goodness.
messing about.
All right, you set the
Shows a
time,
little
they
loud.
have to
Time.
beat.
They
All
have
right?
to beat it.
All right. Bob's going to start it off.
I've got this all the way up. That's why.
Here's your first answer. Go.
What
Do
you
cut
paper
with
Scissors.
Go.
what?
is
This.
Knee.
Go.
Oh, now it's fine.
what
is
the
game
of tacit?
Next word.
What
do
you at
your
sleep?
Rest.
Wrong. Next word.
What
do
brides
wear
over
their
faces?
Veil.
Go.
What
Is
a
Jewish
Priest.
Make me think of an Oompa Loompa song.
What has
Next word.
What
game
What has salad?
play
with
a
racket?
Tennis.
Stop the clock.
Yeah, they're going to be able to beat that, no problem.
Sometimes it
What
depends
do
on where
you
you start,
get
because
when
at the end
you
they were
guzzle
gonna
down
try to get
sweets?
into the football realm, and they decided to blow it off when Super Bowl was with the championship football game. But again, and the only other problem we had was salad, and that's what we were looking for. But you said salad instead of maybe lettuce.
What is a salad?
Hey, we're going to find out. You had a very good time, 42 seconds, and before we give them a clean sweep, they have to earn it. Teams, let's change places.
I guess it's good in that it's half of the highest, it's less than half of the highest displayable time.
But what was it we were talking about just a moment ago about momentum and the fact that our male celebrity usually finds the last day to be much to his liking. Yesterday we had a clean sweep. You had a clean sweep. 3 rounds, 1,500 points just like that, and you're on the verge of it again. If you give me 5 answers before the clock strikes 0, which has 42 seconds on it, you go for $20,000, folks.
Okay, so now I'm remembering that it's always $10,000 for the bonus round, but if there's a clean sweep, you get to play the bonus round twice.
For Monday and Tuesday, isn't it? 750 points at stake. The answers come from the top, and Peter starts. Good luck. Here's your first answer. Go.
What is these?
Eyes.
Go.
All right, I guess you can
What
point all you want.
You
Bid
at
for
Merchandise.
gavel.
Auction.
Go.
For gavel.
who
Was
the
Watergate.
president.
Nixon.
Go.
Easy.
What
Grows
On
trees
in
Hawaii.
Coconuts.
Go. For the game.
Who
Played
Pineapples.
Rocky
Sylvester Stallone.
Very good.
Real fast. I believe you started with 42 seconds. Beth, how many seconds were on the clock when we started? 42. So you had 15 left. One of the fastest rounds we have ever had on the game of Go. We would like you to say, and we applaud that. Woo! That gives you 1,500 points. We'll give you $1 a point, so another 1,500 into the bank account. And when we come back, it's almost like deja vu. You lived up to the reputation. You must work well under pressure.
I had to, Kevin. I had to. I mean, I've been living myself.
When we come back, we're going to give you a double jackpot shot. In other words, you're going to play for $20,000. The double jackpot is next. We stop on Go and come back right after this.
Whole set turns around.
Welcome back to Go. The blue team ready for a double jackpot round. And when you guys get hot, I use the term figuratively, and women get really hot, you guys know what you're doing. Because on Wednesday,
With your
Thursday,
hot
and
flashes.
today, you didn't take very long. It's what we call clean sweepsville. You won the first 3 rounds on each day, giving you a shot at our double jackpot round. That's what I call teamwork.
Very much so.
All right, we're gonna, you do your own stunts on your show, don't you?
Most of the time, yeah.
We'll see if you can do this big stunt, because
hope so.
we pay well here.
Yes,
All
I know.
right.
These people are happy.
We
I
want
forgot what show he's
7
on.
correct
I don't think he
answers
did his
in
own
1
stunts
minute
on designing
for
women.
$10,000. That's as easy as I can explain it. Timer, 60 seconds, please. Richard starts the first half of our double jackpot round. On your final appearance on Go, good luck. Here's your first answer. Go.
Why
Do
you
not
have
hair.
Because you're bald.
That's 1.
what
Country.
is
near
Sydney.
Australia.
That's 2.
what
Do
you
pay
to
get
to
college.
Tuition.
That's 3.
something that you put over a dog so that he won't bite. What is it?
A muzzle.
That's 4.
Very good.
What
Makes
bread
rise.
Yeast.
5.
who
Removes
her
clothes
A stripper.
Go for the cash.
what
do
a
limb
plaster
on.
A cat.
That's it.
Wow. You can be a male stripper, yeah, I know. Yeah, so, I mean, you just saw it, but they're going to do it again. But it starts with 4 people, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then back to 2, 3, and 4. And when it's down to 1, you can just give like pyramid-style clues.
Oh my goodness! You know, you really are. You know, you don't know how close Sydney is to Australia. I mean, you're talking about the big. And it was so fun because I know Mike is an athlete. And the first thing, maybe, what do you put over a broken limb? You can see where he's going. But every once in a while, a funny thing happens to a train of thought going from that end of the table down here. But I can speak for a lot of people in our studio audience and at home. You really gave us some thrilling moments there. How much time? 17 seconds, I believe, was left on the clock. So you had time to burn. And the nice part about it, it's going to be a Merry Christmas to the tune of another $10,000. And we're not done yet. Santa left a little more in the bag, all right? Even though Christmas is a couple of weeks away, we're going to go and try to hit up the bank for another $10,000. Part 2 of our double jackpot round coming up right after these words. Don't go away. Welcome back to Go. On the back side of our line here, our good friend Jan has been keeping these gentlemen in order, as a matter of fact. Boy, you really came across well. 17 seconds left on the clock, $10,000 in the first part of our double jackpot round. Peter, we checked with Jan the other day. She's going back to Oklahoma for the holidays.
Does anyone know if sangria pairs well with eggplant parmesan?
I'm going to fly home to Connecticut to visit my mother, my grandmother,
I don't know personally. I'm not into eggplant parmesan. I'm being very helpful right now.
Brother.
Good. Take them each a little memento, I would think,
betcha.
for a large one. And maybe after this is all over, they'll give us a loan.
I'm expecting that.
At least dinner, all right? Let's see if your final appearance can be a real big one. 60 seconds on the clock. 7 correct answers. You'll leave us winning the double jackpot again. Start us off, Richard, on their final appearance on Go. Head-to-head, here is your first response. Go!
What is
Not a
Republican.
Democrat.
That's one.
What
do Mexicans
where
on
their
head
Sombrero.
That's 2.
what
magazine
is
Hugh
Hefner?
Playboy.
That's 3.
Something that you
long
ride
car.
in that is long and it picks you up at the airport.
Limousine.
Chauffeur.
That's
Coconut Nurse
4.
says she thinks sangria
What
goes with anything.
is a
Spire
on a church?
Steeple.
That's 5.
What
is
around
a
pizza.
loaf
of
pie?
Crust.
Go for the can.
Loaf of pie.
was
Superman's
Girlfriend.
Lois Lane.
Easy. Even more time left over.
The one part that Richard will never play is a gourmet chef. Never. But I'll tell you, we'll all go over to their house and have a nice loaf of pie. Make mine cherry. Oh, sometimes
that he
they
picked
don't
up on that.
necessarily make sense, but all you have to do is make dollars, and I'll tell you, you did that well. 21 seconds, again, one of the fastest rounds we have ever had for a jackpot round on Go. We are going to total this whole week up. You have left us on an absolutely incredible note. You have played with 4 of the best players that have ever donned our stage.
We're going on the road, I think.
Weren't they terrific? Holy mackerel, I'll tell you. Absolutely wonderful.
You know, we could have broiled a loaf of pie in the tank.
We're going to take a slice out for a couple of commercial messages. When we come back, we'll put the whole loaf together and see how much bread they won right after this.
Yeah, with crust you can go with pie, pizza, the earth.
It's almost post time. Trivia Track is next on Game Show Network, followed by the new Newlywed Game and then the original Newlywed Game.
Folks, it has been a wonderful week having you here.
It's been fun. Thank you,
It truly
Kevin.
has. And to all the members of the Red Squad, you started us off the first 2 days like a house of fire, and the last 3 you didn't disappoint us either. You gave us very good rounds. You were beaten by a very, very good team. With our congratulations, we are also going to sign a check in the amount of $5,950 for you to buy. Congratulations and thank you for being with us.
A little over
Thank you,
1,000
Cindy.
each.
Lynn, come on with me because you captained this team 2 days out of the 5.
Yes.
And up to today.
Okay, yes,
before
they did
today,
switch
their winnings
celebrities.
total. Are you ready for this? $16,000.
Right.
Under the
4,000
watchful eye
each.
of Richard and company, after today's round, not only did they walk away with the 16, but we'll add to it for a grand total after head-to-head
I forgot.
of
There was more.
$37,500. Woo! Let me just finish with our arithmetic that I believe on our timer that the jackpot round they just went for, with the amount of time they left on the clock, will go in the Go record books as the fastest jackpot round we have ever had. So indeed, we are
The
and
Go
you
record
are
books, which
champions.
is about
Congratulations.
13 weeks
Mike,
worth
good luck
of
in the
shows.
Olympics. Have a very safe holiday trip. Peter and Jan, home. You too, Debbie. Thank you for being with us. Richard, Lynn, what can I say? Thank you both very much. Come on back and see
So
us
Richard is
again.
the Billy
Okay.
Crystal
All right.
of Go.
Lynn Redgrave, Richard Gilliland, Kevin O'Connell for Go. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Some members of our studio audience will receive West
All
End
right,
Clothing
that was
automatic
Go.
skillet.
So next up, our next show where the contestants stay on for a whole week is Jackpot. This is another Bob Stewart show. This is specifically the Canadian version. I think it was a Canadian-American co-production, aired in America in syndication. So this is a show where 16 people stay on for a whole week. One of them gets asked riddles by the other 15, and they build up a jackpot. If they find the jackpot riddle and answer it, they win the money, or they split the money with the person who holds the jackpot riddle. I stumbled upon a fairly exciting episode because normally on the show, the jackpot is won when it's between like $1,000 and $1,500. On the previous show of this week, which by the way, someone uploaded a full week of episodes in this video, the previous show, the jackpot riddle went unanswered twice, so the jackpot is up to $4,000 to start. Up to over $4,000 to start this episode. So here is Jackpot.
Today, the jackpot stands at $4,100, and we will continue to add money with every single riddle until someone in the game stands up and says, Jackpot! Now, here's your host, Mike Darrow. Thank you, John.
Well, that was half a wave. Welcome to Jackpot, our challenging game of riddles and rhymes with our players that began with us on Monday and have 2 more days, today and tomorrow, in which to win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. And nice to know you're enjoying the game where you are. Our king of the hill when we left yesterday is Barry Roberts, our accounting gentleman.
Accounting gentleman is the official title.
And we didn't give any money away yesterday. 2 jackpots were missed. That's why it stands at $4,100 now. And as you know, we'll keep building on that one, Barry, until it is given away. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes, I am.
Okay, players, you ready? Good. Super jackpot first, Barry. We'll set that. Super jackpot for this game will be worth $6,500. And set the target number, please.
Super jackpot, like
not bad.
Barely bigger than the regular jackpot now.
We work with the last 3 digits, so this could be a lot of money given away today. We're 100 in there already, so you're 535 away, Barry. Good luck. 15 in a row, and you'll win a car.
Okay, we'll start with number 1, Biff.
Okay, come on. Good luck, Greg. For $70, this is my riddle. If the crowd keeps on clapping when the play's at an end, I'm the bow that the cast takes again and again. What am I called?
Curtain call.
A curtain call.
That's
All
it.
right.
Number 3, Gary.
Okay.
Sorry.
We went to the 2 guys that haven't been up yet on the show, Biff and Gary. All right.
Okay, good luck, Barry. For $60, this is my riddle. If I don't remain a doctor, the police will have my hide. What fictional doctor am I?
Dr. Jekyll.
If I don't remain a doctor, the police will have my hide.
You're Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Number 5, Joy.
5.
Right, Gary. For $160, this is my riddle. I'm Mr. Cosby's favorite board.
Oh, boy.
What kind of board am I?
Sleeping
Mr.
pills
Cosby's
board.
favorite board. What kind of board?
Oh, billboard.
Blank.
What's his first name?
Billboard.
A billboard. Bill Cosby, a
Parole
billboard.
board.
All right, homemaker, Joy, both back again now. 4,390, Joy. All you got to do is find the jackpot riddle.
Number 9, Kevin.
Let's see if number 9 has it.
Okay, Joy. For $85, this is my riddle. If you take an ouch and add T, you'll make one of the 5 senses
Touch.
out of me. What am I?
You touch.
Touch. There we go.
All right, Joy, 160 is the number now that will match the target number and a chance at $6,500 in the super jackpot.
Okay. Number 12.
Let's see what number 12 has.
Come on, Joy. For $130, this is my riddle. I'm the finish of a horse race, and I should be framed. What
Photo
kind of
finish.
finish am I?
On the finish of a horse race that should be framed. What kind of finish?
A photo finish.
Photo finish. Well, you are 30 away from the
I don't
target
think
number. We
there's
don't
a
have
$30
$30 riddles, so we'll come around to it again.
You said the
Joy.
same thing.
Okay, number 11.
Okay.
Hey. Good luck.
For $185, this is my riddle. I'm the sea creature with plenty of ink, but no fountain pen.
Squid.
What am I?
Sea Creek song. Yeah.
Octopus.
Octopus.
No,
Squid. Yeah.
no, wrong.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Good luck. For $115, this is my riddle.
It's not local, but it is Canadian.
I'm the knife you can fill with ink. What kind of knife am I?
I'm the knife you can
More
fill
ink.
with ink.
Pen knight?
Your fountain pen.
We need more. What kind
Could you
of...
repeat it for me again?
I'm the knife you can fill with ink. What kind of knife?
Say anything.
A pen knife. A
Oh,
pen
knife.
I'm sorry. Joy makes way for Ari Soroka. 4,905.
Would have helped if I had heard the
You gotta
word
find
correctly.
You got to find the jackpot riddle.
All right. Let's go. Number 10,
Something
Eileen.
which could have been brought to my
10.
attention
Come on,
yesterday.
jackpot.
Okay, this is for $235. This is my riddle. Children can live on us and play with us at the same time. What are we?
Children can live on us and play with us at the same time. What are we?
Earth?
Blocks. Play with blocks.
Oh, live
You
on
can
blocks.
block.
Okay. Overly poetic at the same answer.
Couple of toughies here. Eileen Allen back again. Our grandmother, 5,140.
Yeah, some of them are
and all
real
you gotta
motherfuckers.
do is find the
Find the
jackpot riddle. It's up there somewhere.
I'm going to try number 7.
Number
Yeah, you live on a
7.
block. In
For $50,
cities or
Eileen,
suburbia.
this is
Yeah,
my
like a city
riddle.
block.
Every bride who just got married crosses me when she gets carried.
Threshold.
What am I?
The threshold.
Cross over the threshold.
Yeah, it's a lot of double meanings.
Okay. Let's try number 2.
Number 2.
Okay,
Grant?
come on, Grant.
For $65,
Okay.
this is my riddle. In my camp, all you need are your bare necessities. What kind of camp am I?
Oh, a nudist camp.
Right.
Okay, how about
Like
number
grizzly
8?
camp?
Number 8.
Okay.
Sandy?
Come on. Good luck.
No, keep building. Keep building. The gay bear camp.
Let me explain what your possibilities here are, Eileen. There are 4 more money riddles on the board, as well as the jackpot riddle. 5,255 in the jackpot. You're starting to come around toward the target number again. With 4 money riddles, it could happen that you could match it and go
Doubtful.
for 6,500 in the super jackpot.
Again, barely bigger than
Or
the
you
regular
can go
jackpot.
for the jackpot. Eileen, your choice.
I'm going to go for it.
I wonder why.
Come on,
Sandy, you'll share half if he gets it right. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. For the jackpot, this is our riddle. I'm the rule that King Midas lived by.
Golden rule.
What rule am I?
I am the rule that King Midas lived by. What rule am I?
The golden rule.
$255. Sandy and Eileen just took over the lead in Money's Won this week. And we'll be back.
It's easy, but like the last... I watched the previous episode. The last 2 jackpot riddles I thought were pretty easy too, and no one got them.
You always wanted to, now you can. You're kidding. You always wanted to, now you can.
Really?
You always wanted to, now you can. I can?
Maybe you never knew that Philadelphia cream cheese has just half the calories of butter or margarine. Just
Yeah, suck
half
it,
the
margarine.
calories. Well, now you know.
You always wanted to. Now I can.
Yeah, this is... So it's Canadian, but it also aired in America,
Welcome back.
including reruns on the USA Network.
$5,255. Eileen Allen in the number 8 spot now, and Sandy Keeler just shared that jackpot, so that puts you 2 tied in the lead for Money's Won so far this week. Congratulations. Are you ready to play another game?
Yes, I am.
You want to win more?
Yes.
Before we do that, though, if you answer a lot of riddles correctly, you'll get in on our Riddler contest for that dream vacation. John, tell us about it.
The winner will fly on the world's favorite airline like British Airways to London, England. Stay for a week. Next, on to picturesque Switzerland, where you'll stay at the beautiful La Plaza Hotel for an additional 7 days. Then, fly back home, Super Club on British Airways. Good luck.
Trip to England and Switzerland and 1,000 cash as well for some prize money. You could use a vacation, couldn't you?
I'm ready to go.
Let's see what you do. Sandy, good luck. Super jackpot first. For this game, it will be worth this much money. $7,000.
Hey, that's pretty
Here's the target number.
It's almost always between 5,000 and 9,000.
705.
So if the jackpot
100
matches
to begin with.
705, they have a chance to win
Trip riddle
the
is
super
in
jackpot.
on this game. Whoever
Oh, and return trip. So if the return trip riddle comes up, whoever answers it has a chance to come back the next week.
and answers it correctly will come back next week for more fun on
over-explaining
jackpot.
it. Things
Good luck,
they
Sandy.
already
Go.
say.
15 in a row, you got a car.
Okay, number 1, Biff. Let's
Number
do
1.
it.
Okay, good luck, Sandy. Return trip!
I just said it a minute ago, but I'll repeat it. You answer this right, you'll come back next week, Sandy, for more fun on jackpot. Good luck.
To return next week, this is my riddle. I'm the candy that has lots of pull. What am I called?
I'm the candy that has lots of pull. What am I called?
Taffy?
Right. Sandy Keeler, we will see you next week on Jackpot. Congratulations, return tripper.
Thank you.
Now, 14 more and the car is yours.
No problem. Number 3, please.
All right.
Gary?
So there's also a car if,
I guess I'm a local
if a
charity
new
case
King
or
of the Hill
something.
gets
Okay, for
all 15 riddles.
$105, this is my riddle. I'm the Whoopi Goldberg movie that was made by mixing the color red and the color blue.
The color purple.
What movie am I?
The color purple?
That's it.
I think of that more as an Oprah Winfrey movie.
Number 9, please.
Okay, Sandy.
7.
Officer.
For $160, this is my riddle. We just couldn't agree, so we were hung. Who are we?
A jury.
We just couldn't agree, so we were hung. We always get you to answer these questions, right? Who are we?
You're the jury?
A hung jury, right?
John Holmes.
Okay. Number 6, please. Joy.
Would like Sandy?
Thank you.
For $120, this is my riddle. After a street thief picks his victim, he picks me. What am I?
A pocket.
You're a pocket?
Yeah, pickpocket.
Okay. Number 14, please, Marilyn.
14.
Good luck, Sandy. For $50, this is my riddle. I'm Woody's last and Alda's first. What name am I?
Alan.
I'm Woody's last and Alda's first. What
Alan?
name? Alan. Woody Allen, Alan Alda. Sandy, 535, 170 away from matching the target number and a chance at $7,000 in the super jackpot.
So you can see what
Number
the stakes are
12,
usually
please,
like on the
Gail.
show.
Well, this is it, Sandy. For $130, this is my riddle. I'm the tone that is deeper than an alto. What kind of tone am I?
Soprano?
The tone that is deeper than an alto. What kind of tone am I?
Mezzo?
Bass?
Too deep. A baritone.
Okay.
Baritone.
I don't think...
Well, Sandy,
I'm pretty sure
what's
the riddles are all
65,
pre-written by the staff.
Welcome back to the continuing story of Gail Treasure.
They may have
Third
accepted
time with us as Queen of the Hill.
viewer
Will
submissions. I don't know for sure, though.
I hope
Let's
so.
find out, Gail.
I hope
Good luck.
Okay. Number 4,
Number
Judy.
4.
Okay. Good luck, Gail. For $70, this is my riddle. I'm what a beaver builds when he's so mad, he spells mad backwards.
Damn.
What am I?
Now, now careful, Gail. Hey! The jinx is broken.
Okay. Number 13, Linda.
Number 13.
So that's the thing with shows like this is you get, patterns of behavior you can rip on. I think that that you can riff on. I think that every time she came up to answer a riddle, she would immediately lose.
All right, Linda.
Okay. I wonder if she's excited.
Sit down, Linda.
I think she wants you to sit down so we can come back to you, Linda.
Yes.
All right, Gail, continue.
Okay.
So you have the
Number
option to
8,
go for the
Number
jackpot or keep building.
8, Eileen.
Eileen.
Oh, now, good luck, Gail.
Thank you.
For $200. Goodness. This is my riddle. I'm the hairpiece you'll find in an Indian's house. What am I?
Rug?
Wig.
That's it, a wigwam.
Oh, wigwam.
Okay.
She's on a roll.
Yeah.
Look out.
Okay, number 13, please.
That's the jackpot.
Oh,
You
I'm
wanna-
sorry.
That's
I'm
all
sorry.
right.
Dawn, number 15.
50.
For $110. This is my riddle. We are often served with franks, but if you don't know us, you don't know anything. What vegetables are we?
Beans.
You don't know your beans. You don't know
Oh, okay. Never heard that phrase.
Okay, number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Good luck, Gail. For $75,
Okay.
this is my riddle. Every season when I blow into town, I get a different name.
Hurricane.
What weather condition am I?
Every season when I blow into town, I get a different name. What weather condition am I?
Hurricane.
That's it. Always used to be only names of women. But now they're...
names too, I think.
No, they just name hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
Male and female names.
Gail also comes up frequently as
Or go to the jackpot.
a
They're
woman's
telling
name
you to
that's also a
build,
win.
But you have to answer them, Gail, so you make the decision. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Gail?
I'll go for the jackpot.
Go for the
Yeah, I was
jackpot.
going to say, I don't think there's enough left to... reach the
For
target number again.
1,120, you'll share it with Linda.
Here we
Good luck,
go.
Gail.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. For the jackpot, this is my riddle. I'm the window you can swim through. What kind of window am I?
I'm the window you can swim through.
Lake window.
What kind of window am I?
Oh, bay window. Good job. Very good, Spooky Dookie.
A bay window. A bay window.
Okay, that was a hard one.
She was getting there anyway. All right, Linda, back again. And again, we have a position where we don't have the jackpot given away. The next game will start with 1,120. And we'll build on it right after these messages.
This fall, Canadians must make a crucial decision about free trade.
Here's a huge hint
Unless
that
it
this
is the
was
right deal for Canada,
originally in
there will be
Canada.
no deal.
David Peterson's position is clear. If the auto pact is bargained away, no deal. If our farmers are threatened, no deal. If our economic and cultural sovereignty is weakened, no deal. Without an ironclad dispute settlement mechanism, there will be no deal. At this vital time, we need a leader who will stand firm for Ontario. David Peterson, leadership that's working.
Fast commercial breaks.
Linda Bertulli comes up as Queen of the Hill because the jackpot was missed. So now, Linda, it will start at 1,120 and build on it. But first, let's set a super jackpot for you. Super jackpot for this game will be worth...
Different game, deal or no deal. I was trying to think of a way to work that in.
$5,700. And here is the target number.
Is this commercial still relevant to the U.S. and Canada? I don't know.
Work with the last three digits.
I'm sure
You're
whatever
already at
auto deal he was
120.
talking about has been broken and reinstated 1,000 times over
Okay.
Couple of
in the last
riddles,
week.
and you'll be right there, Linda. Good luck.
Okay, let's go for number 6, Joy. Come on, Joy. Let's go, Joy.
For $55, this is my riddle.
Okay, let's go.
So the girl said to me, I know you're a vampire, but please don't take my blood count. Who am I?
Dracula?
Dracula.
Yep.
So I says to Dracula, I says...
Let's try number 3, Gary.
Number 3.
Come on, Gary.
Okay. Good luck. For $120.
Good.
If you want to strangle someone, I'm the part of the car you should use.
Muffler.
What am I?
If you want to strangle someone, I'm the part of the car you should use. What am I?
Oh, the choke, the throttle.
Choke.
Choke.
I think they would have accepted throttle.
On the car. You choked on that one. Gary! 4 days.
Yeah, it got
before
dark.
I got there.
It feels good to be out here. I'll say.
Gary McDonald, welcome as King of the Hill. First time. Tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a university student studying
Studying?
education.
Education. Plan to teach when you finish?
You bet.
All right. Good luck, Gary. You are looking for the jackpot riddle here.
I think I'm going to call my friend Biff, number 1.
Now, the only
Good luck,
person who
Gary.
as yet has not been up. That's Biff.
For $95, this is my riddle. I'm E.T., the one who was married to N8, M.W., M.T.,
Elizabeth Taylor.
E.F., R.B., and J.W. What movie actress am I? Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor got it. Elizabeth Taylor.
All those initials were Nicky Hilton, Michael
Ouch.
Wilding, Mike Todd, Eddie Fisher, Richard Burton, and John Warner. Good going, Gary. 1,390.
Okay, I'll go for number 5.
Number
Barry.
5. Good luck, Beth. Barry. Jackpot! Well, it's 1,390, but it is a new game, Gary. There's a lot of money. You're coming toward the target number. What do you want to do?
Time is precious up here, so I'm going to go for the jackpot.
Go. You'll share 1,390,
Yeah, only one day
Gary,
left.
with Barry.
Good luck, Gary.
The Gary Berry
Thank
Show.
you, Barry.
For the jackpot, this is my riddle. I'm the animal that describes how Lady Godiva rode through the town?
Bear.
What animal am I?
I'm the animal that describes how Lady Godiva rode through town. What animal?
You're a bear.
A bear!
Helped that that was a part of a previous riddle.
Of course, you know Lady Godiva rode side saddle during that trip. And the guys were yelling, hooray for our side, hooray for our side. 1,390, Barry and Gary just shared that. And Barry, you're back up again as King of the Hill. We've given the jackpot away. We're going to start a new game in just a moment or so. Don't go away.
Way to go, Gary.
Here comes Derby, the dog food that's fast gaining popularity with owners, breeders, and trainers. Its new luxury formula is richer in protein.
Fat.
In fact, dinner for dinner, Derby contains more protein than the leading canned dog food. Derby's ahead in protein, but not in price. So for strength and vitality, give your dog the rich, meaty taste of Derby. Rich in protein, lean in price.
Only for cold water. Only
Very
for
sensual.
my fine washable. The only one I trust.
Oh, that was a little creepy.
Well, we're out of time for today, Barry. We'll have a new game set up for you tomorrow, your final day with us, except, of course, for Sandy Keeler, who is our return tripper. And so far, Sandy is top money winner with $3,227.50. And Irene, you're right there with $3,135. Over $12,000 and one more chance, Gail and Biff, to get up and say what? Bye-bye.
Ground transportation for
All right.
Jackpot, provided by Ontario.
Yeah, Ontario Rent-A-Car. So that was Jackpot. Next up is Idiot Savant. So a little bit of a behind the scenes. I had a different episode than we're going to watch in mind, but it turned out the audio was way too low. So I picked a different episode, not from the week that we've already watched, but it's an episode that aired in a rerun on the Trio channel, which was like a very weird channel. They had like laugh-in reruns. Actually, we watched. I think the Battle of the Network Stars that we watched was also taped off of Trio. But this aired on Trio specifically because one of the contestants on this week of Idiot Savants was Joel Stein, who is a columnist for Los Angeles Times, I think. But I definitely know him from like the VH1 I Love the Idiot Savers. I know him from like the I Love the 80s era of VH1. But so this is his intro to the MTV ecosystem. Oh, and there we go, zoom in there. So this is it's not I don't know what day it is, but it's definitely not a Friday episode. So this is sort of just a run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-week episode of Idiot Savants. Bring this down a little now.
Tomorrow, one of these idiots will be crowned the Grand Savant, earning a reason to live. And oh yeah, an African safari. Our current leader for the week is Scott with 11,900 points. Of course, it could be Joshua, Sarah, or our resident dunce, Joel. I'll never be the resident dunce because I'm the brain.
Oh. Okay. There's a problem with the video.
And this is day 4 of
Okay, so it's Thursday.
Now, please welcome the only man who can crown the Grand Savant, the master of the brain, and our host, Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, they probably hired like a liquid television person to do it. So Greg Fitzsimmons, I just learned, he's... unfortunately, nowadays, he's kind of in the, like, bro-y podcast ecosystem. But something interesting about him is that he was a producer and writer on the first 2 seasons of Ellen's talk show and has stories about what a nightmare Ellen is.
Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Idiot Savants, of course. Today, day 4. Brain, this is great.
It's fantastic, Greg.
I heard some little gossip about your brain. A little fight with Gary Busey?
Look, all I know is that he said I couldn't ride a motorcycle, so I just said, strap me on.
And what happened? He sucker punched you or something?
Look, I'm not supposed to comment, but where I'm from, you're not supposed to hit below the pituitary gland.
Yeah. Let's say hi to our contestants again from yesterday. He's, of course, is Scott, who's in the lead with 11,000.
Oh my God, Joel has negative points.
And Joshua, 8,600 points in second. Sarah, 3,400 points. Joel, negative 500 points. He's got, yeah. Joel's got the Dunce Corner hat trick going. He's hit it 3 days in a row. Today is the last day where the Dunce Corner is actually an option, so we'll see if he can break out of this cycle. Let's just go over the rules real quick. Over here we have our hand-picked categories from the Savant Library, and the first question in each category, of course, is worth 100 points. You get it right, you get a bonus question worth 200 points and a shot at the big gamble question. That's a 300-point question. If you get it wrong, you lose all 300 points. Don't forget, if anybody answers incorrectly, chime in, give the right answer, and you can steal the points. As always, Brain, can you give us today's controlled category?
Sure thing, Greg. The category today is ancient Greek hit... No, it's Barney Miller.
Oh, it's Barney Miller. Okay, today's question for control of the board and choice of the first question. Hal Linden's show took place in the 12th precinct. What is 12 squared? Joel.
144. Oh. Okay, there might be some problems with this recording.
I smell a little bit of collusion among the contestants on that one. But, Joel, you want to pick our first category?
I don't think I deserve to.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm going to take Letterman.
Letterman. For 100 points, this one's open to everybody. Consistency counts. The first guest on Dave's CBS Late Show was also his first guest. Joel?
Bill Murray?
Yes, Bill! Yeah. It ain't over, is it, Joel?
I fear they're giving me that one, too.
This is your day. Bonus question just for you, 200 points. When Dave gets hungry, he can always run around the corner to the friendly Hello Deli. Who runs that joint?
Oh, God, what's his name?
Yes!
Rupert G, yeah. I met him.
200. That joint.
Oh, shit.
Rupert G.
Yes!
Oh, good. Didn't rewind too far.
200. To you. There's a big gamble question underfoot.
Lay it on me, brother.
Where did that smart David Letterman fellow go to college?
Ball State.
Very good.
Sweet. Joel, we counted you out, and you're right in this game. You want to pick our next category?
I'll take Fast Times for 500, Alex.
Fast Times for 500. I'm going to give you 100.
All right.
This one's open to everybody. Jeff Spicoli and Mr. Hand, pals for life. How does Mr. Hand greet his class? Aloha. Coincidentally also means goodbye.
Tiger Cat says, you can tell Trio was a network that was willing to be edgy because they planned on airing some episodes of The Secret Diary of Desmond Pfeiffer but dropped it out of fear of protest. That's funny. I do remember a show, there was a great special on this channel about, like, censored TV. That was really fun to
Another
watch.
category, please. Joe.
Pronounced
I'll take
Pfeiffer.
When Athletes Act.
Desmond Pfeiffer. Okay.
Okay, for 100 points. Playing number 34, he starred in Blue Chips and Kazam. Scott.
Shaquille
O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, 100 points for you.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Bonus question, 200 points. This one's just for Scott. Now playing number 33, he was co-pilot in Airplane.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's exactly right. 200 points for you, Scott. See, the crowd's not giving it up for anybody but Joel right now. You know? It's love.
There's a love rally out there. The big gamble question for 300 points. You want it? Now entering the ring, a former champion of the world and the star of bombs like No Holds Barred and Mr.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan?
That's Hulk Hogan, 300 points. And another category, please.
I'll go with UPN,
Terry.
WB, or doesn't exist.
I'm going to read some episode descriptions from TV Guide. Please tell me if the show is from UPN, from Warner Brothers Network, or if it's just a fake.
That's
For 100
fun.
points, open to everybody. Tonight, Jamie bags an audition when he meets a lawyer at Junior's reunion. On an all-new Jamie Foxx. Scott?
WB.
That's WB. Come on, he's a person, too. Everybody can't be Joel. The bonus question just for you, Scott. 200 points tonight. There's trouble brewing when Mama catches Daryl and Nagy making their own beer. Chris Rock guest stars on an all-new Playing by the Rules.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
That's exactly right. That's a fake, Scott. And you were all over it.
Even in the 90s, Chris Rock wouldn't guest
The
star
big
on a
gamble
sitcom.
question. You want it?
I'll go for it.
Okay,
Already too
300
big.
points just for you. Tonight, Ryan forms a rock band for losers. And Jack teaches Ross how to stay away from chick flicks on an all-new Unhappily Ever After.
UPN.
That's the WB.
I'm sorry it's not. Joel?
UPN, sir.
That is the UPN! I got to go back to Christ rising from the dead. Joel, another category.
No. Okay. Things that
Yeah,
start
that's
with
it.
G.
I don't want to believe Chris Rock
At this
would
point,
guest
Joel.
voice in the Jackie
What's
Chan
your next
Adventures.
category?
The G thing.
Ooh, weird things that start with G. These things are all weird. And you know what? They start with G. For 100 points, open to everybody, a type of bland Dutch cheese. Joel!
Gouda?
Yes, that's Gouda! 100 points. Joel, listen up. This one's just for you, buddy. 200 points. If you add ing to a verb, you get a...
Gerund.
Gerund?
A gerund! Big gamble, bring it on.
If your
A
Gouda is
number
bland,
with
it's not good
100
Gouda.
zeros in it.
A gazillion?
Google.
Oh, Scott?
A Google.
A Google, yeah. All right. Joel, by the way, have you met Scott? You might recognize his points. You might recognize some of these jokes. Scott, you
Yeah, I
want to
think
grab
we
another
do.
category from the board?
Great thinkers.
Great thinkers. Brain, why don't you ask these questions about your fellow great thinkers?
All right, bet. All right, a shout out goes out to my boy Cy Naps and this Athenian philosopher who didn't like writing, so he preached his wisdom to Plato.
Joel?
Socrates.
Socrates will accept.
Socrates.
Socrates is going to fly. Brain, give him a bonus question for 200.
All right, here we go, Greg. This shout out goes out to a great German thinker who said that an Ubermensch would create a
Nietzsche.
serious...
Nietzsche, that's
Yo, let me
exactly
finish.
right. Well done. He got it. 300 points. Joel, you ready? Give him another one, Brain.
All right, Joel, here we go.
Oh,
I've
sign
got to give a
names.
final shout out to this great thinker from England who wrote Leviathan and argued that men are selfish by nature.
Locke?
Calvin?
Joshua?
Hobbes?
Hobbes, that's
Oh,
exactly
the other one.
right. Thomas Hobbes. Ooh. Well, that sound can only mean one thing. Either Robert Parrish just checked into the game, or that's the end of round one. Checking the board. No, sit down, Joel. Sarah's the dunce today. Heather, will you
Sarah didn't even have a chance that day.
shame right into the dunce's corner. For the rest of you, we'll be right back for round two of Idiot Savant. Welcome back. It's round two of Idiot Savants, which of course means the points are doubled. Which means our
I
contestants.
just saw an ad for a show called Good Clean Porn, and I think that was they would literally show porn that had the sex scenes edited out.
Since we're only going to try half as hard, and for Joel, that's going to be a task. The two highest scores at the end of this will compete in the brainstorm. The winner of that, of course, competes by himself, alone, in his own savant or her own savant category, which, I'm sorry, won't be today because you're the dunce. Okay, so let's say hello to our contestants again from yesterday. Scott, What's happening, buddy?
How you doing?
Our big Madonna nut.
Nut. Complete nut.
Do you vogue?
I have been known to vogue.
Throw a couple vogues on us, Scott.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's great.
I thought Vogue was like
I have other
this.
CDs, other bands.
Oh, okay. We can work it on.
Joshua,
Good to see you,
good to
Greg.
see you, buddy. Now, you're a writer or a publisher. What do you do? What magazine?
I write for a trade publication about intimate apparel.
Intimate apparel.
Yeah.
You get me on the mailing list for the catalog?
Sure
Yeah.
thing, dude.
It's okay?
Yeah.
I was wondering, what do they do with the crotches from the crotchless panties?
I think they make other crotchless panties with them.
Oh, so they recycle it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just didn't know if they were laying around or whatever. Joel, welcome back to the game, buddy. Yes. Joel, you pulled yourself out of a deep hole. You started the game with negative 300. Now you have 900 points. And
Well, it started with
what
zero.
Can I say, buddy? Come here. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not comfortable when you touch me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh, a
sorry.
Tootsie Roll.
Give me a hug.
That's what I'm getting at here.
Let's not forget our dunce sitting over there, Sarah. Sarah, by the way, I hope you didn't throw that last round just to help out Joel.
I'm not stupid, Greg.
Well, if the hat fits. Don't forget, Sarah, you're not out of the game. If nobody can get the correct answer, you can still chime in and grab their points and bring them back to the game tomorrow. And don't forget, it's round 2, so all of our categories today are chosen by the almighty, all-knowing, powerful Brain. Brain, what's our first category for this round?
First category is Name That Ailment.
All right, here to make you feel good about your own health is Hypochondriac Boy.
Oh, I love Hypochondriac Boy.
Listen to his symptoms and
So
tell
this-
us what he thinks he
This
has
looks
now.
like David Cross, but it's not.
I don't feel well. I think I've got an inflammation or infection of the gums. I think this condition is caused by plaque and could lead to periodontitis. What's wrong with me?
I think you've got gingivitis.
Gingivitis,
Oh, yeah.
Joel, exactly right.
Yeah, Tiger Cat got it.
200 points for Joel. And now the bonus ailment. Hypochondriac Boy?
I don't feel well. I think I got a buildup of fluid pressure in between my cornea and my iris. I think I might go blind. What's wrong with me?
Glaucoma.
He's got glaucoma and...
Glaucoma, that's exactly. Joel, do you want to go for the big gamble ailment?
Sure.
Why not? Hypochondriac Boy, give him another one.
Still don't feel well. I think I've got a buildup of uric acid in my body fluids. I think it's causing swelling in all my body, especially my joints and my big
Yeah, Tiger
toes.
Cat.
What's wrong with me?
Tiger Cat's got it with gout.
He's got gout.
Gout, that's right! 600 points. How about a hand for Hypochondriac Boy? Yeah, I hope you feel better. Somehow I know that he won't, though. That's what's so sad about it. Brain, can you give us another category?
Sure thing. Stuff Girls Read.
Okay. This is Stuff Girls Read. I'll describe it. You give me the title. For 200 points, the only person Celia has ever loved is her sister Nettie. Too bad Nettie's 6,000 miles away. Scott?
Color purple.
The color purple, exactly right.
Very
200
good.
points.
Second time it's come up today.
All right, the bonus question for 400. In Toni Morrison's first novel, a young black woman believes that everything would be okay if only her eyes were blue.
The bluest eye.
The bluest eye, exactly right. You want the big gamble question?
Let's go for it.
Okay. A 10-year-old know-it-all finds out that it's what it's like to face her fears and endure sleeping in the dark in another Judy Blume masterpiece.
Are you there?
Are you
God,
there,
it's
God,
me,
it's me,
Margaret?
Margaret?
No, are the points there? No. Anybody else? Dunce, can we ask you the answer?
Ramona the Pest.
Oh,
You're
man.
a chick. It was otherwise known as Sheila the Great. Brain, give me another category.
So that's how.
Sure thing, Greg. How about movie resumes?
That's how Joel got into negative points, I think, by answering other people's big gambles
I'll
in the
name a
Dunce's
bunch
Corner.
of movies. You tell me the actor or actress who starred in all of them.
Oh, Beverly
200
Cleary
points.
was.
Police Academy 4, Stardust Memories, Casino. Scott.
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone for 200. Okay, this bonus question is just for Scott. Killing Zoe. Some kind of wonderful, kicking and screaming, 2 days in the valley.
Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz.
Damn.
By the way, Eric called. He wants his goatee back.
I'll see what I can do.
The big gamble question. 600 points. You want it?
Let's go for it.
Vincent and Theo, 4 rooms. Little Odessa, Rob Roy.
Tim Roth.
Tim Roth. The
Oh, Beverly Cleary was the
600
Ramona
points.
books. Okay.
Well done. Brain, another category?
How about reptiles and amphibians?
I'm going to tell you a name. You tell me if it's a reptile
Not
or
quite
an
an Oingo
amphibian.
Boingo song.
For 200 points, open to everybody. Tree frog.
Pick me.
Joel?
Amphibian.
Yes, it is. It's a ramphibian. The bonus question, just for you, Joel. 400 points. Leatherback turtle.
Reptile.
It's a reptile.
That is a very cool reptile with the leather. 600. You want it to gamble? Gila monster.
Reptile.
The Gila monster's a reptile.
Yes, it is! Joel. 600 points. Joel. Brain, give me another one.
Sure thing. The periodic table of music.
We've taken some of our favorite bands and broken them down to their basic elements. Please identify the chemical elements represented by each symbol. Who doesn't love the urban sounds of Naz? Please break him down for us.
Sodium and sulfur.
Nobody?
Yeah.
Okay,
Tiger
Dunce,
Cat had
do
it.
you know the answer?
Sodium sulfur?
That's exactly right. Sodium sulfur.
Oh man, it's really getting dicey. What the hell's going on?
Brothers, you had.
Okay, so it's going into the speed round. The 2 highest scorers.
Identify the following missing brothers. I'm going to name the brothers. You identify the missing one. Jackson's Michael, Tito, Jermaine, Jackie, and Scott?
Marlon.
Exactly, Marlon for 200 points. The bonus.
Oh no, I guess it's just
the
another
bonus question
category.
Now, identify the missing Baldwin. Alec, Danny, Billy, and
Steven?
Steven.
400 points to you. Big gamble question?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? The missing Marx brother. Harpo, Zeppo, Gummo, Groucho, and...
Chico.
Chico's right for 600 points.
Okay, now it's...
Unbelievable.
There was a false foghorn
round, we gotta
earlier.
just-
And it's still fucked up.
Brainstorm. Brain, what's our category today for the brain?
Oh god. Okay, good. We still got some of that.
Well, looks like today's category is Name That Divisible. I'm going to give you a number. You tell me how many times it's divisible by 4.
Oh, boy.
These, of course, are worth 200 points each. If you get it wrong, you lose 200 points. Brain, ready on the clock? 200. Joel?
25.
No. 44.
11.
11.
Scott, yes, 11. 84.
22.
21.
21.
Yes, 100. Joel?
25.
Yes,
That's
92.
25.
Joel?
23.
Yes, 23. 240.
60.
Scott?
80.
No, 1,004.
Oh my god.
Joel?
251.
That's exactly right. 68. Answer is 17. 144. Answer is 36.
Why is this so hard?
196.
It's the pressure, man.
That's easy. 120.
30.
Divided by 4.
Do I get the answer?
Yeah.
What was the question?
Now, forget You won, man. Come on.
I love you, man.
Yeah. All right, get out of here. Sorry, you did great. We'll see you tomorrow with your points. Right now, you're going to be back for the Grand Savant round. We got to prepare the cylinder of shush for Joe. the Grand Savant round, and you're not going to believe who's in the cylinder of shush. It's Joel. Unbelievable. He's going to prove to the world he knows so much about taxi, he actually went to a Mary Lou taping. Here's, of course, how it works. With 60 seconds on the clock, Joel's going to answer as many 200-point questions as he can. If he gets 10 right, he wins a fabulous prize. Prize guy, what does he win?
Well, girlfriend, Joel could win a spring skiing trip in Arapahoe Basin, Colorado.
Sounds great. Brain, can we get 60 seconds on the clock?
You have 60 seconds.
Who turns down a chance to run an art gallery in Seattle?
Elaine.
Yes, who's the actor who originated Thank You Very Much?
Andy Kaufman.
Yes, who killed Tony's fish because he forgot
Bobby.
to feed it? Yeah, where did Jim go to college?
Harvard.
Yeah, what video game did Louie install at the station?
Pac-Man.
Yes, what's the name of the restaurant that cabbies frequent most?
Mario's.
Yes, during a flashback, who plays Jim's college roommate Gordon?
Tom Hanks.
Yes, who played Alex's ex-wife?
Louise Lasser.
Yes, what was Louie's record high in tips for a night of cabbing?
80 cents.
Yes, what's the name of the historical play Bobby stars in?
Charles Darwin Tonight.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Didn't get one wrong.
And he wins today's prize. Prize guy, tell him what he wins.
Congratulations, Joel. You're about to experience the ultimate in spring skiing at Colorado's Arapahoe Basin with accommodations at the award-winning Keystone Resort. You'll be beaching at the basin as well as skiing at Keystone and Breckenridge Resorts. Have fun and don't die in an avalanche. Back to you, Cookie Puss.
What else can you do at the basin there, prize guy?
With beaching at the basin, you go baking at the basin. Biking at the basin.
We'll see you guys tomorrow on Idiot Savant.
God, such a fun show. I'm sad that it didn't last longer, and I'm sad that there's so few episodes of it on YouTube. All right, so that was Idiot Savants. So our last show, I kind of cheated the theme a little because I said I made it so that it's shows where contestants stay on for a week or more, and our last one is definitely more. It's Taskmaster, and it's more of a panel show than anything. This is a show that's been going for this is its 19th season or series, as they say in England. And it's 5 comedians have these pre-taped tasks that they have to accomplish, and they're judged on their performance by Greg Davies, who's huge, and Alex Horn, who's not quite as huge, although he's still 6'2". Not a lot of people know that. And the comedians for this season are Fatih El Ghori, Jason Mantzoukas, Matthew Bainton, Rosie Ramsey, and Stevie Martin. Fatia and Stevie, I believe, are stand-ups. Rosie is mainly listed as a podcaster, although she also writes and produces. Jason is the first American contestant on the show, and you may know him from The League or the podcast How Did This Get Made. Matthew Bainton, I was surprised to find out, is in the movie Wonka. He's one of the evil chocolatiers. The Office 2. Oh yeah, Mantzoukas was on The Office. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So Matthew Bainton was Fickelgruber in the most recent Wonka movie. Alex on Close Enough also, where they basically just draw him to look like Jason Mantzoukas. And Matthew Bainton is also one of the 6 credited creators of the original UK version of the sitcom Ghosts. It's interesting, the Ghosts. So this is the most recent episode that's aired. Oh, and by the way, also the thing they're competing for is a golden replica of Greg Davies' head. That's what I put in just to fill out the infographic. So this is the episode that aired, I believe, on Thursday in England, and then it gets uploaded to YouTube on Friday. Sometime in the past few years, they decided we're just going to put all the episodes of Taskmaster on YouTube for free for everyone. And I'm very happy about that because now I get to show it to all of you. So here is... I need to get rid of the zoomed in view. Okay, here is Taskmaster. And by the way, I put off watching this till today, so I put it off one extra day, and it was excruciating.
This was a mistake.
Shut up!
Pardon?
You're mad. Wow.
That is very much like a lot of podcasts where the title of the episode is an out of context phrase that gets said at some point in the episode.
Welcome to Taskmaster. I'm Greg Davis, and for a man my age, I'm as fly as they come. We're at the penultimate stage of a competition that will go down in history as being so unimportant that I doubt any of us that are involved will even have marked graves. That's it. We're here now, so let's make an effort. Battling hard for Britain's hollowest prize. Fatih Al-Ghori, Jason Mantzoukas, Matthew Bainton, Rosie Ramsey,
he's on the good place too.
A man that went to private school and genuinely doesn't like people knowing that.
It's little Alex Horn.
It wasn't my choice. Hi.
Hello, Greg.
Hi there.
Feeling good?
Yep, penultimate show, so I imagine you've prepared something pretty special for our chat section.
Well, I just thought I'll tell you about my latest routine. I've been going to the gym 3 times a week.
What is it? Well, let me guess. You know a man called Jim?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Well, as soon as I said the gym, you knew I was going to say Jim. So
I did, but what...
We all did.
Yeah?
We know you don't go to the gym. Look at your body.
Yeah.
It's in active collapse.
Horrible.
Floppy.
It's so white as well. It's so pale.
Pale, very pale, yeah.
Yeah. Let's prize task, shall we?
Yes, time to crack on and see what they've brought in for the category I'm about to think out loud, which is the most satisfying thing you could use as a jelly mould. Greggy likes his jelly, Alex likes his jelly, and Alex likes his Greggy and his Greggy jelly belly. That's right. At the end of this episode, one lucky winner will genuinely walk away with 5 prospective jelly moulds. Can I get a whoop whoop? Thank you.
Yes, well done. The first poem to ever make me feel physically sick. Jason!
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. The best mold would be this.
Does that remind you of anything?
You know, it occurs to me it might be hard to figure out what it is based on that, so I had them make a jelly from the mold. Can we look at that?
Yes, so that is the real jelly.
Italian boobs.
It's not Italian boobs in the end. Those are Irish.
Irish.
When Irish boobs are smiling.
Now, my question for you, Greg, is whose boobs are those?
Your mom's.
Are you saying that these boobs belong to someone we might know?
Oh.
So it's an Irish person.
The cause?
The cause.
I don't even know who that is.
Aisling B.
Show me Aisling B!
Yeah.
There we go, it's her.
I texted her. I said, this is the task prize. Would you be willing to get a plaster mold of your boobs done? She said, absolutely, when and where.
No question, straight in.
Zero questions.
Good. Right. Thanks for bringing Aisling B's jelly tits. Stevie.
Very different approach. So I'm going to set the scene.
Okay.
I'm having a party. It's my party, you're there. And we've had the savoury bits, the nibbles, and then I'm like, do you want some jelly? And you're like, yeah, but I don't know what sort of flavour. I, quick as a flash, spoon from behind the ear, hand you a spoon, hand goes back to just an unobtrusive chest of drawers, open the top drawer full of jelly.
Here it is.
3 different flavours.
Yeah. Chest of drawers. Right.
You wouldn't expect it.
What a drawer full of jelly. What a drawer.
It's a great party. You'd be talking about that for ages after you'd been to that
Yeah,
party.
I'd be talking about your mental health.
Good luck cleaning the drawers.
Matthew, what have you brought?
It's a paddling pool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Just thought, pop that next to drawers and
It is 255 cubic litres of jelly, so volume-wise.
You'd be pretty
I was going to say, Matthew and Stevie are both going for volume.
Yeah. It'd be it'd be a big jelly. Rosie.
I brought me air fryer drawers.
Yes, she has.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect size.
Still draws, isn't it?
Yeah, but...
Smaller drawers.
Yeah, because that's too much and you're never going to set it. I can take them from the utility room, take them out, put them in the fridge, wibble, wobble, wibble. They'll come out lush and smooth because it's, like, great, like, non-stick metal. What are you looking at that for?
Absolutely shit. Patia.
So the thing that I brought, can we just show it?
Yes.
All right, and then
You don't want to give me some sort of build-up?
Nah, because when you see it, you're going to be like, wicked.
She has brought this. It's...
Like, people like feet, innit?
No, not really.
No one wants to eat a jelly in the shape of a foot.
Yeah, they do. Do you know how much someone would pay for me to make a real one of those? I could buy a house.
We're currently witnessing a
Always
Reddit
room for
forum being
drawer jello.
I've made my decision.
Sorry, I have to go back for a second.
How much someone would pay for me to make a real one of those? I could buy a house.
We're currently witnessing a Reddit forum being
I've made my decision.
You made your decision?
Mine can do 3 meals.
Pardon?
Mine can do, like, the starter, the main, and then the dessert. Oh,
Yes.
my God, I'm so sustainable.
Yeah, you are. If only the task had been bring something in that you can cook a 3-course meal.
Satisfying, though, isn't it?
No, it isn't, Rosie. And you'll thank me for your 1 point.
1 point to Rosie Ramsey. Well done, Rosie.
Foot 2.
2 points to Fatia.
Yeah, I like the scale of the draws. You can have 3 points.
3 to
because,
Stevie.
you know, I'd like to see a jelly that big.
Okay.
I'd like to see an even bigger jelly the size of a paddling pool, but obviously someone's going to bare their breasts on television. Of course I have to give them 5 points.
5 points to Jason.
Right, what's the first proper task, please?
Well, let me show you. That's strange. It's, I don't know how... Fine. Right, well, here we go. It's this.
Clarella says, I don't know who any of these people are. Well, that's the thing, is previous seasons, it's all been British celebrities. There was one, I think the second season, they had Richard Osman on, who was he's like the guy who sits at the table on the game show Pointless. But this is the first season that has a legit American celebrity, who is Jason Mantzoukas.
You all right? What are you saying?
Something missing.
Where is it? Come on.
It's nearby.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all
I've given you the
they're all comedians of some stripe, or actors.
Did I sit on it?
I don't know who that is either. Lol.
Hello?
Have you put something on my back?
Warm. Warm. Warm.
Oh, okay.
Warm. You're very warm.
But you said I was very warm over there.
Yeah, you were. Very warm.
But not warmer than I was there.
No, exactly the same.
Yeah, that's the thing, is you get to know them over the course of a season.
I cannot believe that. Liberties. If this stains my hijab, oh, bro.
For example, she says bruv a lot.
Congratulations. You've discovered the magic moustache and must wear it until the end of this task. Does it matter where?
Let me see things through your eyes.
She'll have a look, yeah. Staring right at it.
Yeah, okay.
Colder. Warmer. Warmer. Colder. Warmer. Colder. Warmer.
Is it on me? Damn it.
Colder. Warmer. Colder. Warmer. Colder. Warmer. Warmer.
Oh, I guess it didn't say he has to wear the mustache on his mustache area.
What a laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Place something somewhere surprising.
The thing that makes the taskmaster ask, how did that get there? The loudest wins.
There is a bonus point for the most surprising answer to that question.
You have a maximum of 30 minutes. Your time starts now. All right?
I cannot help you.
Have you been helping me?
So Jason's going to try to go on the roof, for sure. He's been trying to all season.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
It is a bit. So you are going to see something somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're going to respond with a how did that get there at varying levels depending on how surprised you are.
Quite exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting. OK, I'm going to show you Fatia's thing placed somewhere incredibly surprising. Here we go. It's a croissant on a roof. Let's just see the natural reaction.
How did that get there?
How do you think it got there?
I think that Fatia went straight outside and threw it on the roof.
Don't say anything, Fatia. We're going to see one more before we see how she's done it. This is Rosie's thing. There it is. It's bra and a thong on a...
How did that get there?
You still don't seem that intrigued. How do you think it got there?
I think she climbed up a ladder and put a bra and a thong on the clock.
Interesting. Well, let's see how these things got what they got. Here we go.
Maybe that was too forceful, innit?
Maybe.
Hello.
Hi.
Excuse me.
Oh, yep.
That is a lot higher than I thought it was.
Yeah, and you're only little.
Oh, God.
You're doing really well.
Oh, why have I done this? Oh, my God. This is how I'm going to die. Silly programme.
Yeah, third try.
Oh, my God. Yes! Yes! This is terrifying. All right. Oh, God, I'm going.
You finished?
Yep, done.
Just wrote something on them.
As I suspected. You lobbed it up. How many goes did it take up?
It took you 7 goes.
It wasn't my fault, it was the croissant's fault. It kept on rolling.
Yeah. The croissant did have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's written on the pants?
I did write, Greg, if this wins, I will give you £50. But I have...
Have you got the cash?
Yeah. And so, just to let you know as well, it's a new one.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, Charles is on it.
Charles.
Nice. Lovely.
Why have you given it to him
should have held
before the judgment?
Yeah.
Sorry, that lady's part of Team Rocket
You
because of
did
the
what I
R
said,
on
you
her
climbed
sweater.
Up a ladder and you thought, I'll bribe my way out of this.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I've got the £50. We'll see how we feel at the end.
I'm going to show you a photo, Greg. How do you think this got here? little wooden basket with
eggs in.
No, breads.
Breadsticks.
Tiny, tiny French breads.
Tiny French breads.
Yeah.
How did that get there?
Oh, someone's interested.
That's good. I think it probably got there in a weird way.
OK, before I show you, I'm going to show you Matt's object. How do you think this got there? It's a sofa in the garden.
How did that get there?
How do you think it got there?
Well, Matthew, using the manic energy that he's been storing up for a whole series, violently dragged it out of the door.
OK. Well, let's see how those things got there.
God. So, I think like the second or third episode, Matthew accidentally showed his balls on camera. It might happen again.
Simple.
Alex, would you like a small basket of breads?
Oh, yes, please, Stevie.
Oh, okay.
It's just a sofa in a garden.
Or is it?
Wow. How did that get there? So it wasn't the sofa, it was a cushion that was the subject.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to be surprised by how the thing got there, aren't I?
Whatever you think is a good thing.
Look.
If it's the sofa, if it's me,
Look,
if
we've
it's
got our base.
combination.
Yeah, it's not a croissant lobbed on a roof, so things are looking good. Now, here's the weird thing. If you'd have asked me to guess Stevie's, I was genuinely going to say I imagine that she lowered it into his mouth with a fishing rod, honestly.
God.
But I wasn't expecting her to have created an upside-down house.
It's a surprising answer.
It's surprising.
Okay.
Galore.
It's surprising galore. OK, there is one more to see.
I know.
It's Jason Mantzoukas. A banana skin in the cupboard.
The less successful sequel to the Indian in the cupboard.
Now, should my how did that get there be based on what I see or my knowledge of Jason?
That's up to you, Greg.
OK, well, I'll give you both. How did that get there? How did that get there?
OK. Here we go. This is what happened.
Jason.
So that's Nish Kumar, who was on Taskmaster before and who is friends with Jason and is kind of how he got involved.
In fair play.
Yeah. They did an incredible job making him grayer. I will say, he's not nearly as grey as I
You're
am.
very different characters as well.
Oh, yes.
He's been on this show and he was, he was pathetic.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Fatia, I'm very fond of you, but I knew you'd lobbed that croissant on that roof.
1 point to Fatia.
1 point. I was mildly more intrigued by Rosie. Rosie would be right at the top if I were allowed to accept bribes, but I can't.
OK, 2 for you.
There's a bit of ambiguity about Matthews, I think. I knew how that sofa and those cushions got there, but I didn't expect him to be hiding in the cushions.
So he did put something somewhere surprising.
So I must reward that to some extent. So I'll give him 3 points.
3 to you, Matthew.
And we bounce up. Obviously, Stevie's was a masterpiece. So much going on there. But I was so genuinely shocked by Kumar's arrival. I have to reward our American friend with 5 points.
There we go. 5 points to Jason Mantzoukas.
Damn, he's killing it so far.
I mean, there is a bonus point for the most surprising answer, I guess. Was it Jason's or Stevie's?
Obviously Jason.
Jason gets another. He gets 6 points. OK, another point. Fine. 6 points.
OK, press your button and show me some scores.
Jason's in the lead with 11 points.
Lovely.
That's a high score.
Next!
Yes, it's finally time for me to try out some new partners. Jason.
Hello, Alex. Get those legs out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very white.
Yes, you got them.
Yeah. Those getaway sticks.
Oh.
Got your legs out?
What in the pasty hell is this? What is going on?
Too tasty.
You, bruv, look.
You know what? Let's do this.
Look at your getaway sticks.
Yeah. All right.
Create the most exciting new bodies so that you and Alex become a dynamic duo. What a sentence.
You must then do something dynamic together for no more than a minute.
Most dynamic duo wins.
You have 30 minutes.
Your time starts now. Most exciting bodies. Do I have to touch you? What the hell is going on?
Most exciting new bodies. Oh, okay. So we can add appendages to ourselves.
Just waiting for an idea to pop into the old noggin.
Not really how it works.
Yeah. No. Oh, what should I just... OK. Yeah. The time starts now.
Oh, I almost saw his balls again.
Wow. Looks like Matthew may have overheard Stevie and decided to offer his appendage there.
OK, here we go with Fatia and Stevie's oh-so-dynamic bodies.
Oh, it's like Wienerville.
Ah, my old friend, Sir Alex of Horn.
Ah, Sir Stevie of Martin.
Hey, Hijab, I don't think you've ever grappled with a raging horn before. The raging horn never subsides.
I'm gonna crack your horn and feed it to the pigeons.
We have fought side by side for decades, but then you killed my son.
It was an accident. But you will never believe me.
Dismount, lad. Now arm yourself for the last dance.
Oh my God.
Are you ready?
Ready. Raging horn, ready.
Hijab, ready.
And on guard! Ha!
You've got no rhythm. One push and you're done. Here he goes. I have defeated him. Raging horn, more like raging delusional.
Still
Isn't
here.
it? Oh, hello. I've had enough of this. Here comes the hijabi slabby.
Come here!
My friend, it's been an honor.
God, that was adorable.
Takes a lot to impress me these days. I'm old and cynical, but you conjured up the majesty of medieval times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was funny, well acted. It was a very touching moment. You killed my son. Loved it. See, when I'm nice, no one likes it. Now then, I don't know what the hell was going on. The dynamism was where? I mean, it just looked like two people dressed as eggs banging into each other.
I used my whole body, you know, and Alex really did fall over, and I ended up banging my chin. Yeah, I banged my chin.
I'm sorry you banged your chin, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry that your video was rubbish. Who's next?
OK. Well, here are Jason and I and me and Rosie.
Skelly, we've been rattling around these streets for far too long. I think it's time that we get up to that city in the sky after one last dance.
Oh,
Are you ready?
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's right. We are the dynamic duo known as Captain Drum and Pipe Beast. Show 'em what you got, Pipe Beast.
These are not our original bodies.
Quieter now, dynamics.
Pipe solo!
This is rock and roll from the future.
My left hand has run out of batteries.
Okay.
Really nice, both of them really nice. Classic bit of puppet work from you.
One last jig. We loved a jig, didn't we?
We loved a jig. Of
course we did.
But then you were going to your final resting place, presumably, after that jig.
And we went.
And then you passed.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought that these would be so powerful? Jason, what did I write down for you? Oh, yeah, you're a fucking maniac.
Sounds about right.
So you were playing on dynamics, musical dynamics, when you were
Correct.
louder and quieter.
Quieter and louder, musical dynamics.
Yeah, and of course you were shouting classic catchphrases like, these are not our original bodies.
And what a body we have next. What a taut, svelte, lithe body. Of course, it's Matt Bainton's body.
Oh, they're gonna metamorphose. It's funny, not even the same chroma key color.
Beautiful take on the word dynamic.
And it's the first time, and I'm new to this phrase, first time I've had a camel toe.
I think it's more of a camel hump.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
You look like you've got a big chubby fanny.
I'm just glad we're talking about somebody else's ball.
Right, you need to judge this now.
Yep.
Most dynamic duo
I
wins.
do have to judge it. Well, it's bad, isn't it?
Please.
But I tell you what, though, I so like the character. I'm not going to give you 1 point. I'm going to give you 2 points.
Okay.
I thought everything else was excellent, so I'm giving Rosie 3 and Jason 3. Then I'm jumping up to the night story. The narrative was so complex. 4 points to Stevie Martin.
Okay.
And of course, how could I not give 5 points to Matthew's beautiful butterfly?
Well done, Matthew Bainton.
Right, let's have another.
Yes, we're going to have another now. And another. And another. And another.
Another
and
one.
Another.
All the information's on the task. Well, all the information on the task.
Salam alaikum, habibi.
Nice, simple one.
Oh, okay, good. These are the ones I like.
Let's get into a good hearty task. Immediately, disaster.
Conquer the multitask.
You must complete every task in every room you enter.
Fastest wins.
Your time starts now. Now either have a snack in the kitchen or a lie down in the hutch. Where's the hutch?
So it's like a choose your own adventure.
Good. I think I understand it. Not much to say. We just need to see them in action, don't we, on this occasion?
That's right. It's choose your own tasking time, and we're going to begin with Fatia and Jason.
I'll do a snack in the kitchen if you don't mind.
I'll come
Shall
with you. Yes, please.
Oh, Habibi, you think you are clever? I am cleverer than you.
2851.
You've written down your snack.
What?
Clean up this mess.
What the hell, man? Oi, this is disgusting. Then either have a lie down in the hutch.
Or finish a drink in the caravan. Drink in the caravan, please.
Oh, I want the elixir, but I'm scared it's going to taste like nonsense.
Blue drink, is it?
Done.
Become this person. If you have eaten a snack, you must wear the snack sign for the rest of the task. Become this person. Oh, I see, this person. Got it, sorry.
Yes, please.
Wander in the living room or a rummage in the shed, please. I'll have a rummage in the shed.
Okay.
Come. Can I have this coat? I think it's nice, you know.
Give Patatas the elixir. Patatas.
You must use the baby bottle to administer the elixir. Then you have conquered the multitask.
Baby bottle is what I'm looking for. Baby bottle!
Oh, I found it.
There's a safe, and I wrote down the combination.
2851.
Oh, this is straight up blueprints.
Remember, if you go into a room, you've got to do the task.
Damn it! Become this person. If you have eaten a snack, you must wear the snack sign for the rest of the task. Boy, is this hard to figure out.
Wait.
That's what's really fun about this is
Be cool.
seeing people find the loopholes.
That was pretty smooth. Thank you, Fatia.
Thank you.
I'll stop the clock.
Bye.
I was genuinely just thinking, oh, this is nice. Jason hasn't smashed anything up. But an unnecessary cat murder at the end.
And I dismantled the shed entirely.
He did do that.
Good, as long as you cost us money. They were both quite good, weren't they?
Really
They both sussed out the cookie code was significant early doors.
And every time you went into a room, you had to do the task that was in there. So Fatia cleverly at the end didn't go into the room, but reached through and got the elixir.
Good.
And that's why she is
very clever.
5 minutes quicker than Jason in the end. 6 minutes 14 and 11 minutes 55.
Wow.
Top speed so far. Want to see two more?
Yeah.
OK, well, it's two women called Stevie and Rosie next. Yes,
Funny
it's
that they
Stevie and
basically
Rosie.
made all the same choices.
Either have a snack in the kitchen or a lie down in the hutch. Oh, a lie down.
All right, done that. Reconstruct the Taskmaster house.
Yes, please.
What is that? 2851.
Oh, okay, so you
That's
still
it.
get the
Now
clues
either brush your
from
teeth in
that.
the lab or have a snack in the kitchen.
I'm gonna have a little snacky snack.
Snack for me, please.
What's your number again?
What's sand?
Greg was here earlier.
What? Cooking sand?
Yeah.
Can I have a drink? Come on.
Yep.
Yeah. Then either wander into the living room.
We'll have a rummage in the shed. I've been in the shed already. I'll go back to the shed since I'm here.
OK.
Patatas, the elixir. Who's Patatas?
Well, if you need more information, you know where to go.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have to do this again, do I?
Brush your teeth in the lab. I haven't brushed my teeth.
Oh, my God. Fold up the map.
Behind some oars. I'm just going to remember behind some oars.
What map? I don't have a map yet.
Do you not have a map yet?
Where's the map? The map's going to be somewhere else.
I guess so.
I'm coming to the shed. We'll dance for the second window. I'm going to dance.
I'm going to go and have a drink in the caravan.
Become this person. Oh!
Wander to the living room.
Hello.
Hello.
Pop this balloon.
So sorry, that was horrible.
I'm glad Fatia didn't
It's
have to do
silly,
that
isn't it?
part. She hates
You found me.
popping balloons.
Go immediately to the shed. This is the shed. That's the hutch. Give Patatas the elixir. Who's Patatas? Right, I need the elixir anyway.
Right.
Oh, a lollipop lady.
Okay, I'm going to go into the shed. Oh, maybe it's a map of where Patatas is, do you think?
Shut. Was that there before?
I mean, it's huge. It can't have been, can it?
Let's go. It was behind the oars. Right, 2851.
Hello, baby.
I don't think he wants it.
He wants it.
Just waterboard the cat.
Lovely. The thing that fascinates me is the difference in your energies. And I felt like I was watching one mad teenager who'd eaten 3 Easter eggs. And then a mum who was just pottering around the shop. Well, I guess I'll pop in here then. See what we've got in here. Follow.
I've got 2 kids. I think that's the difference.
I ate quite a lot of the biscuits.
Were they similar time? Tell me some stats.
They were similar number of rooms they went into. They each went into 13 rooms. Stevie, 23 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay. Still much quicker than Rosie, who was half an hour.
Of course she was. She went and had her nails done halfway through.
And there's only one person left to go, presumably because he's been so brilliant, it's Matt.
That's the thing. If yours gets shown last, you either did amazing or the worst. Oh.
Clean up this mess. Drink in the caravan.
We're going to the caravan, are we?
Oh, elixir, why not?
You deserve it.
To the living room.
Oh, I've never seen it done like that before.
Then shimmy to the shed. Give Patatas the elixir.
Where's the elixir?
In me. More elixir. Who is Patatas?
Oh, good, they did.
Oh, if you need more information, either have a snack in the kitchen or a lie down in the hutch. While I'm here, I really am keen to have gathered a clue. Then either brush your teeth in the lab or have a snack in the kitchen.
Right.
The safe. What's the code? There must be more clues in here.
I guess we move.
Things I know I'm going to be back here. Brush your teeth and then have a rummage.
Oh my God.
It says have a lie down. Makes me think that there must be a clue.
There's probably a clue in here, you would have thought.
There's a clue. 2851. Hop into the lab.
Okay.
I forgot the number again. 2561. 2571. It's not accepting any, well, buttons anymore.
You might have to give it a couple of minutes.
Just popping off to the hutch for a little lie down. 2851. 2851. 2851. 2851. 2851. I've broken the safe.
We've been locked out 4 minutes, we have to wait.
It's amazing how many regrets you can have, isn't it?
Patatas! I've stopped the clock, Matthew.
Oh, that had to have been at least an hour.
It was bad luck, though. Do you not think? That's what I felt throughout.
Bad luck?
I just thought he was really unlucky that he missed things.
Well, I mean, you say that. He went into 32 rooms.
What? Sorry, I take it back. The man's an idiot. Ah, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that, though, because it seemed over-defensive, that did. Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. Whatever.
Well, I fucking am.
Right, give me some scores.
Fatty gets the 5 points. The fastest by miles, 5 points. Well done, Fatty. 6 minutes. Jason's in second, he gets 4 points for his 11 minutes 55. Stevie, 3 points, 23 minutes. Rosie, half an hour, but still you get 2 points for coming fourth because Matthew took 51 minutes. Unlucky, unlucky.
51. OK, will you make your way to the stage for the final task of the show?
So the final task is always a live one in front of the audience.
Hi there, my dear friend.
Hey, Greg.
You all right?
Yeah, I've just been to the gym.
Who's going to read the task out?
My beautiful butterfly brother, Bainton.
Thanks, brother. Say a word that fits the category given by the taskmaster. Then press your button and the time will pass to the other team. Team members must take it in turns to say words and no words may be repeated during the task. The team that does not run out of time wins.
I will explain. And there's a chess clock here. Both teams have got 30 seconds. So the quicker you think, the quicker you press the button, the better you'll do. The team of 3 is going first.
OK.
As soon as I press the button, your clock starts.
Round 1.
The category is?
It's 5-letter words.
Good luck.
Penis.
Apple.
Ankle.
Juice. Apple.
Chips. Chips. Good.
Wait,
Agree.
Agree is
I
good.
thought apple was 6 for a second.
Flags.
Lovely.
Shoes.
Death.
Metal.
Death metal? That's nice.
Light.
Found.
Knife.
Forks.
Forks.
Angel.
Not you! You just did one.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, but no, stay there.
I said
stay there.
forks.
I know, but then she said... So after your
got
team,
too
it's your team.
excited.
Okay.
Looks like the supply teacher's lost control.
It's your turn. Don't press the button until they've done
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry.
Piles.
Angels.
Greg.
Tasks.
Lovely, because it's the show, isn't it?
Boobs.
Charm.
Carry. Queen.
Kings.
Flits.
Hands.
Rosie.
Not you!
Oh. Fox. Rosie.
Jason.
Oh.
It's all over. This team wins round 1.
Well, if that was tricky, you better strap yourselves in.
It's round 2, everyone. It's 1-0 to the team of 3.
Words that start and end with the letter T.
Ooh.
They start and end with the letter T. We're starting with a team of 2. Good luck.
Twat. Teat.
Twist.
Thrift.
Tenet.
Tit.
Trot.
Tenant.
Taught.
Oh, she said
Twist.
tenant.
Topple top tip.
Don't press that button until you say a word that starts and ends with T. We've had trot.
Tit. Tint.
No help.
Has anyone said tit?
No, has that been?
We've had tint.
It's up.
Turret.
Torrent.
What was the word?
Torrent.
Torrent. Oh, it's team of 2. Gets round 2.
Team of 2, a.k.a. JV Mark Zukas.
Are you all right?
Tint and tit were said,
Yeah,
okay.
Not really, no, not really.
You're doing well. You've not been a teacher long.
OK, it is round 3. The final round is 1-1. This is it. Good luck.
Here we go,
everyone.
Stevie.
This is absolutely horrific. Words 1 letter longer than the previous.
Oh,
word.
fuck.
Starting with you, Rosie.
A.
I.
In.
We're looking for a 3-letter word.
Pin.
Rat.
Fudge.
Fudges.
What? I
We're
don't.
looking for a 7-letter word.
Beatles.
Yes.
So I'm 8.
Yes.
Chainsaw.
Correct. A 9-letter word.
Meat freeze.
No, I can't. No, you get brain freeze. You don't get meat freeze. You could have had chainsaws for the team of 2 wins.
There we go. Come down. We'll add that to your final scores. Well done. surprisingly tense.
Yes, I just
think
enjoyed
Jason
being in
won.
full control of a task. So the team of 3 gets 3 points, the team of 2 get 5 points. Well done, Jason and Stevie. Yeah. Which means that the team of 2 have dominated today's scoreboard. Stevie is in second place with 19 points, but Jason Mantzoukas wins the episode, his second, with 23 points.
Please go up and celebrate on the top.
All right, so he's going to go up and break everything.
It's the final next, but for now, there's just one winner, and it's Jason Mantzoukas!
Oh my god, that was fantastic. All right. So that was Taskmaster, and that was the last episode of the last show of the stream. Thanks a lot for hanging out, everybody. So next week, we are back to weekly for now. It's going to be shows that are revivals of older shows. Sometimes, you know, in name only, or like, in the case of Hollywood Showdown, it's a well, I'll go through them. So Dream House, that was a remake of a show from the 60s where you could win a house. Yeah, definitely go. They're all on YouTube. It's amazing. The 1990 version of Tic-Tac-Doe with John Wayne's son Patrick Wayne as the host. The Challengers, which is a remake of the 60s to 70s show The Who, What, or Where game. And then Hollywood Showdown, which is a show produced by Sandy Stewart, the son of Bob Stewart, and it's sort of a like entertainment trivia-based version of Jackpot, which we just watched. So let's do a raid. Who is live right now? All right, let's do Microscope Guy. All right, I gotta go eat something. So until next week, take care of yourselves and each other. And what's he watching? I can't tell. Oh, looks like maybe Attack the Block. I'm not sure. But anyway, see you next week.